Hello and welcome back to The Witcher. Some graveyard visiting day. Before that, one small question. Probably to these guys.
I know we need a witcher to kill the sewer beast, but the butcher of Blaviken?
What's the problem?
I know who you are. The city guards are watching you. I'll hear no humans being slain in this town.
You'd hardly be the first to know.
Witty, what you want?
Anything interesting? Shops? Taverns?
There's one tavern, 3 gates, a market, a hospital, and dark alleys you'd best avoid.
What's the tavern?
The Hairy Bear? A true cesspit with dodgy clientele. Better to drink from a trough.
What about the gates?
One leads to the dock, another to the castle, and the third to the merchant's quarter.
Where do I find them?
You cannot use the merchants and castle gates without a permit. The king has instituted a quarantine.
Where are the merchants?
They're by the castle gate.
What's the hospital like?
It reeks of the plague. They treat the diseased, burning the rags they use. Anyone who gets on our bad side gets stationed there.
I must go.
Looking for something?
I saw people with salamander badges in town.
Get out of here, Witcher.
But
We cannot speak further. Captain's orders.
On his orders, the city guards are forbidden to talk about Salamandra.
What is it, Witcher?
I wanted to talk to you about Salamandra.
Okay.
Someone informed them about my cockatrice contract.
What are you suggesting?
The professor, after you released him.
I got no time. End of conversation.
You let the professor out of prison.
His bail was paid. That's the law.
I get it. Observe the law at all costs. You've stopped your men pursuing Salamandra.
Not discussing it doesn't mean we've dropped the case.
I won't disturb you then. What do you do nights? Meet your boss, Azar Javed?
Nothing unnatural about spending nights in the trade quarter.
I see. I think I have this figured out.
What is it, Witcher?
I know about your connection to Salamandra.
Oh, yes?
I'll summarize.
Continue.
My encounter with Salamandra was the professor's doing. You were forced to release him.
The law's the law.
To keep your investigation intact, you kept it secret. Your nightly dealings are not my business.
Finally sounding sensible.
Acknowledging your reasons.
I wish you'd said so sooner.
Well,
Here's a city guard ring. Wear it, and the guard shouldn't give you any trouble.
thanks. Know anything else about Salamandra?
Salamandra aims to take over the Fistek trade. Javed smelled the money in it. He's a junkie himself. Imbeciles.
Nope. This one. The captain of the city guard is innocent. I have evidence to prove that he wasn't collaborating with Salamandra. The man I'm looking for is addicted to Fistek. He takes large amounts of the drug in its purest form. Just clear out all the unread stuff. Yeah, so that also now clears out the question how I was supposed to get to the dike without giving an enormous bribe of what was it, 60? 80?
What do you need?
I want to get inside the cemetery.
City authorities prohibited it.
What if Thaler canceled your debts?
Is that possible?
I bought your debts from him, but you must help me.
Here are the keys. Go inside where we lay the fresh ones, but if they kill you, don't return to haunt me.
Farewell.
Mother hates me speaking with strangers.
Ashes to ashes.
I'm not playing that.
Scroll contains the formula for Petrus filter, a potion that augments the intensity of all signs. Okay. Vizimus Cemetery. Let's get in a clockwise direction, and I expect some monsters, so yeah, let's do something like this. Okay, it's somewhere over there. I don't think I have this thing. Do I have a white vinegar? Okay, it should contain vitriol. Yeah, I have that one. And Q-breath. Q-breath? But I don't have a lot of Q-breath. I do have quite an amount of Aether. Yeah, but Vermilion is definitely not enough. And I would take this one as well. Vitriol. Yep. Some herbs, some crypts. Yeah, I definitely lack the food, so let's take that one. Ooh, a feather. That's the first time I meet that one. I found Raymond's body. Azar must have killed and impersonated him. How could I have fallen for this illusion? I have to tell the gravedigger about this. After all, it's his cemetery. I also should return his key. I know Azar is masquerading as Raymond. I have proof. I should go ahead with the autopsy, not to learn the murderer's identity, but to discover his methods. And I need to tell both Kalkstein and Ramsmeat that they're innocent. There is no need to perform the autopsy. I know that Azar Javed is pretending to be Raymond. I will go to him, pretend the autopsy proved nothing, and see what happens. I have irrefutable evidence that Azar Javed disguises himself as Raymond. This knowledge is dangerous indeed. I must be realistic. If I face Azar on his terms, I will meet with certain death. I don't have a grave bone, right? Oh, now I do. I've got to say, although this is a kind of cemetery, this crypt has a lot of mangled corpses. Don't they have any kind of standards on amount of mangled corpses in the crypts? I think they should have a look into it. Like, this is definitely not a normal situation. I would just take it for the sake of the tomb being raided, which is not a behavior I should promote. But I would just give it to the innkeeper. I have suddenly some kind of a memory that maybe if you collect enough of those things, then you can either make a super sword or something like this. Sulfur. Oh, I have one. Was this it? Yes, looks like it. And I think I should definitely invest in some books of plants, because I seem to be lacking knowledge on some plants. And who knows, they might contain exactly the things that like components that I don't have enough, like the cube earth. I think I have enough rabies. Yeah. Saladin is definitely not something I should collect. That probably should have been expected. Eh? 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 Thanks. Some crow's eye. There is a trunk. Trunk with a peanut. Because why not? I think this was it. Right? So there are some chapel ruins, there is a crypt, and that's it. Alright then.
My husband. Has he, you know?
You come here daily, but I've not seen him. Perhaps he's recovered.
Oh, I wish.
Worry no further.
Easier said than done. Oh, woe is me. Will no one help me?
Why the grief?
My husband haunts me. What do I do?
Haunts you? In your bedchamber?
My late husband haunts me.
Tell me more. Maybe I can help.
My husband died a month since, and now haunts me in my home, wailing nightly. But the worst thing is,
I'm listening.
worst, he flies around the cemetery at night shouting lies about me. Doubtless tongues are wagging already. Set him straight, I beg you.
It will cost you 200 orens if I succeed.
Oh, that's a hefty sum, profiting off someone else's misery. Well, deal with him and I'll pay.
Where will I find you when I'm done?
I'm here every day at noon.
Why can't I collect payment when I want?
Are you daft? My husband flies around ruining my reputation. I'll not be seen in the company of a killer.
So long.
Okay, so we are not yet giving away the key to the graveyard. Then let's clear it out with Kalkstein and with Ramsmeat. I wonder if I can Ramsmeat right now somewhere.
Crap. I'm wasting time.
Oh, it doesn't seem like it. So it would also make sense if he spends time at his home.
Looks like I have to deal with these idiots.
Looking for something?
I'll be going.
Looking for something?
I'll be going.
I have no intention to bribe them. So let's first deal with the Kalkstein. Then we can wait until the night and try to find Ramsmeat in the Hairy Bear. And we can also proceed with the graveyard in the night.
I suspected you were working with Javed.
You think I lead Salamandra? I'll die laughing!
Someone went a long way to implicate you.
Oh, so you believe it's not me?
Azar wanted me to think you worked for him.
I'd never do that. Know why?
Why?
That madman draws power from fire. It's the element of chaos, uncontrollable by rational thought, the opposite of the order embodied in the other elements.
Drawing from fire is dangerous. That's all I need to know. I know Raymond is the Salamandra leader.
Are you sure?
Yes, I have irrefutable evidence. Azar killed Raymond and assumed his identity using an illusion.
The rogue. What do you intend to do about it?
You're better off not knowing.
Be careful. He has great power. You must separate him from its source, the element of fire. Lure him to a place where the magical aura is unstable. It would be best if this place was surrounded by the opposing element, water.
The tower in the swamp.
Ideal. You'd stand a chance there.
See ya.
Now I'm a little bit curious to check up what Vincent and Thaler can say. First I'll probably visit Vincent, and then I'll proceed with Thaler, because then I can have a rest at Thaler's place. Go to the Hairy Bear.
Imbeciles.
And to the graveyard.
What is it, Witcher?
See ya.
Well, apparently those guys don't tell me much.
Why, hello. So what'll it be?
So, we have some new talents. They suggest us to increase our sign intensity. What else can we do? We can have a heavy art. Which will eventually just become very powerful and 360 degrees. So why not? We are trying to maximize our signs. Now let me have a look in sword styles. Yeah, so let's just increase some damage. I have no idea which of the 6 I should increase, so I will just proceed in sequential manner. And yeah, I need to make one cat, which requires a Q-birth, by the way. Fool's parsley. Okay. And now let's read a little bit. Yeah, Restless Ghost. Kalkstein. I have proved that he is not the Salamander leader. I'm glad because I've actually grown fond of the alchemist. The other Javed. He specializes in the element of fire. Not only does the mage use fire magic with great expertise, it seems that fire has become part of his being. Raymond Marwolf. I found a detective's body. Someone discovered I was working with him and clearly didn't like that. They killed him and assumed his identity. I need to know why. Now let's take it to the midnight. And I would like to meet Ramsmeat and visit the graveyard.
This is our territory. Run. This is our territory. Run.
My nose itches.
Oh, that's something I don't like. Like, where am I supposed to find him? Maybe he's not here by the midnight. Maybe somewhere in the evening? Maybe by the dusk? Frankly, I have absolutely zero idea where the guy might be. I was expecting to see something right away. Is it the guy outside? Because, I mean, I have to go near the cemetery. The ghost is said to appear in the cemetery. So which one is that? Well, okay, that was a little bit easier.
Where will they bury me?
Damn.
Any
5 orange.
Whew, hard day.
Speak softly, or someone will spot us together.
I've dealt with your husband.
Have you proof?
You didn't mention proof. I want my gold.
You're depriving a widow of her pittance.
Quiet down. Aren't you afraid of being seen in the company of a witcher?
Damn you! Take your gold and be gone.
Okay, so basically we need to deal with the Ramsmeat, and then we can proceed with autopsy. What I want to do now is to have some rest with Vivaldi. Probably not until midnight, but somewhere like an hour after dawn.
What? Everyone's gone mad.
No, that is called dusk. Sorry.
Time to pray.
What's this?
Society made me what I am.
I say I deal with Jethro, they leave me alone.
Connections are everything. If he wants snow from me, he should earn it.
Another witcher? Hope you disappear like the last one.
What's your problem?
Just warning you.
Do as Berengar did, and you'll get what you deserve.
The thug probably had something to do with Berengar's disappearance. Now, can I speak with the thug?
Who wants to get slapped? Damn.
Any
5. Damn.
any
5 or Damn.
any room
5 or
So as you can guess, I'm just trying to guess the time when the guy arrives here.
Damn.
any
5. No challengers. Damn.
any room
5 or Who wants to get slapped? No challengers? Damn.
any room
5.
any rooms
5 or No challengers? Damn.
any room
5.
any room
5.
I'm getting a little bit impatient. I would expect a bandit to be in the tavern in the night, but you know, do his vicious activities, night activities.
Any room?
5.
Who wants to get slapped? I'm itching to hit someone. Who wants to get slapped?
With that theory, it might be wise if that guy appears here closer to the evening.
Any
5.
But frankly, I'm just trying to catch him up.
Any room?
5.
Once again, this might be the classical situation when I don't know
Any
5.
how much of a bribe do I need to give the guys by the entrance to get inside Ramsmeat house.
No challengers?
We may be talking about like 5 orans, 10 orans. And clearly the amount of money and time I'm ready to give
Damn it. Whatever you...
Any
5.
to wait for him, it might make sense. Because, well, that's probably the last time I will do it. And after that I'll just load and go directly to his house, because, well, screw it. Like, after all, we just closed the task and received 200. Yeah, so I think we have enough money. And once again, just I'm not imagining it. Geralt is moving faster after save and load. Is that correct? Okay, let's see.
Looking.
20.
All right, go in.
20 is not much. It's tolerable.
What do you want, Wolf?
Want the truth about Salamandra?
I'm listening. Someone wanted me to believe you led Salamandra.
And I thought Salamandra sent you.
That's interesting.
They really liked me out of the saddle. They tried to poison me and sent several masked assholes out to assassinate me. But that's all too little for Uncle Ramsmeat. I thought you were their next attempt.
I know you're fighting Salamandra. I'm hunting them too.
Javed wants to take over my business. He decided to start with the girls. Know why? Though he left Zarakenia long ago and trained to be a mage, deep inside, he's remained a fucked up wild man. Now you get it?
Not really.
He's driven by instinct. Thinks with that Zarakanian cock of his. And he's got some strange fetishes. Likes fire. My girls are scared shitless. And they don't scare that easily.
Thanks. That helped.
No problem.
I figured out Javed.
Good. So you gained the element of surprise. But you'll still have to face this powerful sorcerer alone.
Maybe Kalkstein has some ideas.
Good work, Wolf.
See ya.
My suspicions turned out to be false, and Azar. Women are another weakness of the wizard, and his lust is equal to his appetite for magical power. Now we have to return the key. We need one Sephira, and we need autopsy. Let's try to start with autopsy. It may be a little bit too early for that, but there is only one way to find out. Oh, I see Shani is there.
Ready for the autopsy?
Let's get started.
Race, human. Gender, male. Wounds, extensive.
Shani, this isn't a lecture hall.
Whatever you say. He died yesterday, torn to pieces.
Could a human have inflicted these wounds?
Only with a 2-foot jaw.
The bone marrow has been sucked out. Must be scavengers.
Very likely. Plenty around the cemetery.
So, he was torn to pieces after he died. I'm interested in the cause of death.
I also see some stab wounds. A blade 2 fingers wide.
External signs aren't everything. His neck muscles and palms look tense. How do you know when he died?
Normally I base it on muscle stiffness and dehydration, but rigor mortis is persisting for too long.
They say successful autopsies are based on curiosity. Should we look?
Let's check his internal organs. The symptoms are peculiar, and the cause of death, too.
Those wounds are too obvious. I suspect something more. Poison?
If so, a rare sword. Perhaps an alchemist's brew.
Kalkstein?
Ah! Liver's completely cirrhotic. It was obviously a potent poison. This stinks of alchemy.
This is too easy.
Life can be simple sometimes.
Are you certain poison is the only explanation for the unusual rigor mortis?
The most likely cause.
I have a sinking feeling there's more to this.
We can try the coroner's last resort, opening the skull. Opening the skull, always a pleasure. See that in the brain?
Larva of the Zarakanian tsetse fly.
But how did they get in his brain?
It's part of their development cycle. If we were in Zarakania, I'd say a fly crawled up his nose and laid its eggs.
We're in Temeria.
Our climate is too cold and dry for the tsetse fly.
Even if someone brought eggs, how would they get up his nose?
What do these eggs look like?
Tiny, white, like flour.
Or Fistek? Geralt. I gave him Fistek before he died. He was suffering terribly, and we had no other anesthetics. I thought it was safe.
Where did you get it?
From your friend, the detective. He told me it was from special stock.
Raymond.
Then we have a problem.
He added eggs to the Fistek, then came here at night to fake the other evidence.
That doesn't sound like Raymond at all.
My medallion vibrates whenever I see him lately. And Zerrikania? That's where Azar Javed is from. The real Raymond may no longer be with us.
But I saw him just yesterday.
Azar's using an illusion, trying to manipulate me. Thanks, Shani. I couldn't have figured it out without you.
What will you do now?
I'll talk to Kalkstein first. He should help me prepare.
And that's it.
Be careful, Geralt. Please don't underestimate Javed.
Because might be a little bit confused. Once again, yeah, you probably witnessed how big my confusion can get. But shouldn't we receive an invitation to a quest when about the old friends with Shani?
Yes?
You need any help?
I'd like to ask a favor.
I'm listening.
Remember Dandelion? Well, we're trying to organize a gathering.
A gathering?
To reminisce, have a few drinks. However...
Lacking the drinks?
You guessed it. And I don't want to serve just anything.
What do you need?
Cherry vodka for Dandelion, rosé wine for me, and something for you.
I'll try.
And I don't seem to have anything like this. Okay. Well, I think we made quite the progress today. It was nice to prove that Kalkstein is indeed not the guy who is running around and killing people. That was a completely unexpected turn of events. We now have some lovely quest that will give us some break, some pause in the course of events with Shani, with some old friends. That's something that will be busy next time. And for now, I'd like to thank you for keeping me company. If you like what you see, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know in the comments what I can improve for you. And I hope to see you next time.